Hello and welcome to another phonics lesson. This is phonics day 2 for the week of April 27th, 2020. Last time we reviewed high frequency words, and today we're going to work on prefixes. And next time we'll work on homophones. So let's get started. All right, remember as always when we work on our mini lessons, you will need a piece of paper and a writing utensil when we work on phonics. And before I forget, because I typically seem to, since it's day 2 and we're working on prefixes, you will need a writing utensil, probably like a pencil or a pen, and then you will also need something to highlight. So you might use a yellow crayon, a yellow color pencil, yellow marker, or a highlighter. That will help you today. I'm proud of myself because I actually remembered it this time. All right, prefixes. Before we get started, we need to talk about root words versus base words. A root word cannot stand alone. Like if the word was evidence, the root of the word evidence is vid, and that's not a word by itself. A base word can stand alone. So if the word was unhappy, the base word was happy, and that is a word within itself. Prefixes again are parts added to a word to change the meaning of the word. So today we're going to work on prefixes D and X. The prefix D means opposite or removing something, like defrost, remove layers of ice from it or remove the frost. Decrease, it's the opposite of increase. Decrease means to get smaller or lessen. Increase, of course, is to make greater. The prefix X means out or from. Exclude means to keep out. Exhale, to breathe out. Now this is the time where you will need your highlighter. So make sure you have your writing utensil and your highlighter. Okay, so for this part of our prefix learning, you're going to highlight the prefix, you're going to underline the root word or the base word, and you're going to write the meaning of the word. So you will write the word decode, then you're going to highlight D, because D is our prefix, and then you're going to underline code, because code is the base word. Decode, to be able to read and understand. So a code, as you might know, is something kind of written in a way that's difficult to understand. Sometimes spies use code words or codes to be secretive. So decode is be able to read and understand because it is the opposite of code. Okay, the next word you're going to write is depart. Depart. And the prefix is D. And remember, D is kind of like the opposite of. So if you're part of something, you are together. So depart would be leaving or removing yourself from a group. Depart, leaving or removing yourself from a group. All right, the next word is decompose. Decompose. The prefix is D, and compose is the base word. So decompose are like things being broken down and returning to nature. So compose is like putting things together. Decompose is breaking things apart. For instance, when fall leaves go to the ground, what they will do is they will decompose eventually. It does take time. And then they will return to nature, often becoming soil again. The next word is explode. Explode. You're going to highlight the prefix X and underline the base word actually the root word plode. The root word is plode. Explode. That's to blow out. Another word is implode, and that means kind of like to blow inside or collapse inside. Explode is to blow out because X, if you remember, X means out or from. Exterminate is the next word. Exterminate. X is the prefix. Terminate is the base word. To drive out. Eliminate. To drive out. So if I want to exterminate the mice in my house, I would like to drive them out of my house. Not with the car. It's by persuading them to leave. Usually exterminators would use traps or poison sometimes to exterminate, to drive out and to eliminate the what they want to eliminate. Okay, the next word is expire. Expire. The prefix is X. Pire is the root word. That means out of time. Out of time. Expire. Okay, now we're going to locate the words that have the prefix X and D in each sentence and then determine the meaning of the prefix used. So number 1, spring is a good time to clean out your house and to declutter. Spring is a good time to clean out your house and to declutter. If something is cluttered, there's a lot of things around. So declutter means to break up the clutter and to get the clutter out. So clutter would be a lot of little things. Declutter is getting the clutter out. Number 2, by deconstructing a text, we can really understand what the author is saying. By deconstructing a text, we can really understand what the author is saying. There's a typo here. I'm going to cross that out. Woo. Okay, deconstructing. That means taking apart. Construct is to build. So deconstructing is taking it apart. Whoops, I just kind of flipped there. Number 3, the exterior of the car was washed recently. The exterior of the car was washed recently. The exterior is the outside of the car because the interior is the inside. So exterior is the outside of the car. Number 4, the puppy will exhaust himself if he plays too much. The puppy will exhaust himself if he plays too much. Exhaust means to tire or to wear one's self out. Wear itself out. Okay, I hope you learned a lot today with our prefixes D and X, and have a great day.